Now it is my honor to introduce our principal. His genuine interest and concern for the potential of each student at Robinson has not gone overlooked. We are sincerely grateful for his efforts. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Dan Meier, principal of Robinson Secondary School.
Caroline, thank you. First, a couple housekeeping duties. Ben Brewer, Emma Dosky McQuaid, happy birthday. To everyone else, happy Flag Day. All the graduates and faculty members are wearing flag pins today. I think it's only great that a great American school should graduate on Flag Day. I think it's just appropriate. One last housekeeping duty. How many of the class of 2012 have been with us since 7th grade? Please raise your hand. And we are all blessed and thankful. Unfortunately, in those 6 years, I've attended a few funerals from students from this class, and at this time we remember them, and we wish they were with us. It is a very proud honor for me to welcome all of you to a graduation of such an extraordinary group of young people. I feel blessed to have spent the last 6 years of my life watching these young men and women grow from childhood into wonderful young adults. It's going to be a pleasure today to shake each of their hands and to present them with their diploma from Robinson Secondary School. You know, recently, as recently as last month, the U.S. News and World Report ranked us in the top 100 high schools in the United States and the top 5 in Virginia. And that is notable. That is notable when you consider that there's 24,348 high schools in the United States. We're very proud of that, but that achievement was basically based on student achievement. And we're very proud of that. We have students that are going to some of the finest colleges in the world. We have 27 youngsters in this class that were commended and cited by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation. There are, well, I'd like to ask all the young people that have earned the IB diploma to please stand at this time. "113 students have completed the most rigorous high school curriculum in the world." Please be seated. Congratulations. We have another group that I'd like to recognize that have graduated with the minimum of a 4.0 grade point average. Would you please stand at this time? "149 members of this class graduated with a 4.0. And then, I'd like to recognize the members of the National Honor Society. Please stand at this time. Thank you. You know, we take great pride in our academic success, and we're flattered by the ranking. But you know, when you go to rank schools and when you consider Robinson, you have to think much more than just academics. You know, it's when you drive up on our campus or when you walk through our halls that you get the pulse of the school and you feel the spirit and the character that our school instills. When you watch our fine arts productions, or you watch our teams compete wearing the blue and the gold, and you watch the Super Ram fans cheer on their classmates and storm the field after a big win, or you watch the electricity at the pep rallies, there's no place like Robinson. Or when you watch the random acts of kindness that take place each and every day, You watch how our students treat students with disabilities. You watch the hallway part like the Red Sea when someone with visual impairment comes down tapping with their cane. Or you watch our service organizations running a fundraiser or a blood drive or an awareness campaign. And you just see what these students do each and every day. In fact, I'd like now to recognize all the graduates that have earned a service learning cord. Please stand. "271 students have given at least 40 hours of community service time and have earned these cords. Congratulations, folks. You know, but they're just such great kids. I'm going to tell you three times in the last month, in the main hallway during a class change, students have come up to me and said, "Here, Mr. Meier, I found this on the floor." One time it was for $16. The next time it was a $20 bill. The last time it was a wallet with $278 in it. I said, "What is going on here? I'm from Philly. It's not like this up there." I said, "It's amazing." The one thing we knew, the wallet could not have been a teacher's. It had too much money in it. But it's unbelievable. And then you guys, you've always been good kids since you were in 7th grade. Do you remember the pep rally when you were in 10th grade? The SGA had this great idea to get a blimp and bring it into our field house. It was huge. It was supposed to be dropping T-shirts into the crowd. Well, we had Mr. Snyder piloting the thing. You know, he's only got one good eye, and he's driving it, and he keeps flying it into the crowd. And he flew it into you guys, and you're such great kids. You gently guided it back out onto the floor. But then he flew it into the class of 2013, and we all knew what happened then. It's never been seen. We call it the Hindenburg. It lasted only one flight. But when you can think about Robinson, I can't imagine there being a greater American school than this place. I don't care what the rankings are. You know, we're named for James W. Robinson, Jr., who gave his life for his country, saving his comrades in battle. And every day we get to, you guys and the faculty, we get to walk by his actual Medal of Honor every day. Veterans Day is done, nowhere does it better than Robinson. And then for the last 2 years, you guys have organized assemblies for the wounded warriors, where the whole class participated, waving the American flag and honoring these men and women that have served our country so notably. Nowhere else is patriotism displayed on a daily basis like it is at Robinson. In fact, it was voting day on Tuesday, and I got an email. A gentleman was coming in at 7:15, and he heard on our carillon on our front clock the national anthem playing. He thought it was very nice. You know, different times of the day we have God Bless America, America the Beautiful. At 7:15, we have the national anthem. He said, "I was very pleased with that, but I was very disappointed that your students didn't stop. They were continuing to walk into class." And I said, "Boy, I have a dilemma there, sir. I don't need to give these seniors another reason to be late to school, you know. So I'm going to change the time for the national anthem before that gets out." But I'll tell you, probably the most proud I ever was of you guys was at the big athletic event where the stadium was full. Well, I should preface that by first saying 18 of you have already committed to serve our country. And I'd like to recognize and ask you guys to stand at this time. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you to every one of our military veterans in the audience and our military families that have served our country so well. But I was never so proud as at this huge game, and the announcer comes on and says, "Now please rise for the national anthem." And you could hear them fumbling up there, and the music didn't come on, and there was this awkward silence. And the adults, we all stood around wondering what to do. And then all of a sudden, our seniors started singing, "Oh, say can you," and then the rest of the seniors, then the rest of the underclassmen joined you. And all of us adults standing around said, "Why didn't we think about it?" And by the end, we were all singing, following your lead. Thanks for being great leaders. Thanks for being Robinson Rams. So to the magazines out there, thank you for the flattering rankings, but you must consider much more when you consider Robinson. You know, Jimmy Robinson was just a couple years older than you guys when he gave his life. I'm sure he never dreamed that that he would have earned the Congressional Medal of Honor, much less have a school named in his honor. But I guarantee you this, he'd be darn proud of the young men and women that his school is producing. There's no place better anywhere than Robinson. You guys be proud you're graduating from this school, and you go out there and do us proud, make us proud, and you remember, this is your home. You are always welcome back. We will leave the light on for you. Congratulations, guys.